Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a boy named Rohan. Rohan was known for being lazy and unmotivated. He had a habit of procrastinating and wasting time, ignoring the constant advice from his family and friends to value each moment. No matter how often they tried to guide him, Rohan didn't seem to grasp just how precious time really was. One sunny day, a wise old man named Mr. Gupta arrived in the village. Renowned for his wisdom and his ability to help people with their problems, word of his presence spread quickly. When Rohan heard about him, curiosity got the better of him, and he decided to seek the old man's guidance. He found Mr. Gupta sitting peacefully under a large banyan tree. With a respectful bow, Rohan said, "Sir, I've heard you possess great wisdom. Can you help me understand how to make the most of my life?" Mr. Gupta smiled kindly and nodded. Reaching into his bag, he pulled out an hourglass and handed it to Rohan. "This hourglass represents time," he explained. "Each grain of sand stands for a precious moment in your life." Rohan turned the hourglass in his hands, sensing the weight of its meaning. "Now," Mr. Gupta continued, "imagine that every grain of sand falling through this hourglass is a lost opportunity. Every time you procrastinate or waste time, a moment slips away forever." Rohan listened closely, the seriousness of those words sinking in. "Time is a gift," Mr. Gupta said gently. "It waits for no one. Once a second passes, you can never get it back. If you keep wasting it, one day you'll wake up full of regret." Moved and slightly anxious, Rohan asked, "But how can I change? How do I start valuing time?" Mr. Gupta smiled. "It begins with small steps. Set clear goals, prioritize what matters, break your tasks into manageable pieces, and focus on completing them one at a time. Eliminate distractions. Learn to manage your time well. Success comes to those who understand the true value of time." Rohan took the advice to heart. From that day on, he started making changes. He created a daily routine, assigned specific time slots for different activities, and reduced distractions. Slowly, he began to feel a shift in his life. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. With steady discipline and renewed purpose, Rohan began to achieve things he had postponed for years. He rediscovered old dreams, pursued new passions, and uncovered talents he didn't know he had. The villagers watched in awe at Rohan's transformation. He was no longer the lazy boy they once knew. Over time, Rohan also realized that time wasn't just about productivity, it was about presence. He spent more quality time with his family and friends, cherishing the small, shared moments. He had learned that time is not endless, and every second spent with loved ones is a gift. Years passed. Rohan grew old, but his life had become a shining example of how time, when treasured, can shape a meaningful life. The village honored him for his accomplishments and his wisdom. He shared his story with younger generations, urging them to cherish every moment and make the most of their lives. Rohan's story spread beyond the village, inspiring many to rethink their relationship with time. People began to understand that time was not just something to spend, but something to treasure. And so, under the wisdom of Mr. Gupta and the transformation of Rohan, the village thrived, forever reminded of the power time holds to shape our destinies.